guys, welcome to my Let's Play of Deathless Mode 50, and it's Act 5, and I thought I would do a Q&A and answer the questions that you've been asking me on YouTube in the comments. So the first one is from Lego Builders, and he asks, what are the capped values of the gem on get hit get X% super? Well, the cap value is 10%, so if you have 10 of them equipped, you only have to get hit once and you'll get 100% supercharged. The next comment is from Turtle R, and he asks, how do you get the rainbow effect? I want to get it so bad. Well, it was in a recent Clash mob, and the Spectrum attack gem was offered from IB2. And we won the Clash mob, so we got the Spectrum attack gem, and you do need that to get that rainbow effect. So you'll have to wait for it to be offered again. The next comment is asking about Wreath and why is he looking blue? Well, that's because there was a glitch that happened in the last update that came out when there was a new iOS. I think it was 8.3, and after that Wreath's colour changed from his usual black to the current blue and white. So what happened there, Chair are looking into it, and they said they'll look at it, and so far nothing's happened, but hopefully at some point they will fix that. And I'll just check if there's any more to that comment, because I'm looking in Google. He asks, is there any way to change it? And that question was from Josh May, and no, we can't change it. We'll have to wait for Chair to fix it. So Josh May also asks, I want to fight Wreath, but I don't have enough shield points and I keep losing my block. Will reallocating all my skills and putting them into shield and magic help me? Well, yes, that would help, especially if you put it into shield, and yes, defend magic helps you get your shield back, but really you need to upgrade your shield gem, and you can make a rare shield gem and then upgrade that. I've got a video on how to make that rare shield gem. I'll put it in the description under this video. Otherwise, yes, you can reallocate your skills. First time it's free, but if you change it after that, it starts to cost chips. And defend magic is good. And also buying a high shield. If you grind Act 1 with Issa and open that chest that gives you a lot of gold, then you'll be able to buy a high shield. And I've got a link again to that best gold tip for new players that you might find helpful there. Okay, on to the next question. And there's a comment by Cody Reaper 30 who says that perfect parries get him very frustrated. Well, the best way to do perfect parries is to use freeze magic, and that way your parries are boosted, so great parries become perfect, and you just have to get used to the timing with freeze. So that's the best tip for perfect parries, as well as having the great parry all gem equipped, because that will mean you can parry all attacks. The next question is from Mr. HH, and he says, I've noticed at higher levels some titans can pierce your 100% rare Spectrum defense gem. Can you tell me what to look for? Sometimes when doing the last level of the Colosseum, the titan breaks through my block. Well, with the Spectrum defense gem, if they have element attack, then they will get through your Spectrum defense gem, and that's bosses when they have element attack, which is most of the time, and also elemental titans. And what happens is you get 10% of the damage from their attack if you have 100% rare spectrum defense gem. So you'll still incur 10% damage. So the best way is really to use dual, because then you won't need to use your shield. And also you can have a health replenish potion of 2 blue butterflies and 2 blueberries, and that way it will give you your health back for any damage that you take from the element attack. But if the attack is too high, then the best way is to use dual. Also, if you perform perfect blocks, then you don't take any element damage. So that's the other way. If you're not comfortable with dual, then you'll have to try and perform perfect blocks each time, and then you won't take any damage. The next question is from Hyper Shaverick, who asks, can you get the perfect parry stun gem at a low level? Well, they do start appearing in the ship quite early on, but the best thing is to get the gem skills, and I've got a link to a video on how to get rare gems, which shows all the skills that you need to make the good gems appear in the store. And again, I've put a link to that in the description under this video. And Paul Man 66 asks, how did I parry the Titan's head in my video of stage 2 of the Cirque tourney? Well, that's because of the Great Parry All gem, and when you use that, as long as you do a great or a perfect parry, then you can parry any attack. So shield bashes, when they jump on you, body attacks, the lot. But you must do either a great or perfect parry. There's a comment from RBLX, who says that when he tried to open his Infinity Blade 3, it wouldn't open, so he had to delete it. Well, any technical problems like that, you're best to contact Chair, and their email address is help@infinityblade.com, and it's likely they'll be able to help you, and often they compensate with chips and gold if there's been a problem. Galathium IB3 asks me, what do you use to record and edit your videos, and when did they rename the ring after me? Well, to record I use QuickTime on a Mac connected with a lightning cable, and editing I use Final Cut Pro 10, again on the Mac. And they renamed the ring after me, I think it was update 1.3, pretty sure about that. And that was a great day for me. And after that I felt really dedicated to the game, because no other game has a gear named after me. So that's really good. And also, not only did they name the ring after me, they gave it the spells that I'd requested. I'd actually written on the Epic Games forum saying that a ring for Issa that would be really great would be one with Nullify and Freeze. And so they changed that ring's name and spells, so it had the spells that I had requested. So that's really great. That was a really wonderful moment for me. And a question again from X Blue Impact again asks about Wreath's colour. Well, I already answered that earlier, that it was because of a glitch that happened with the last update, and Chair are looking at it. A question from Keen Ran My XI Zoo asks me, how do you get so much gold? Well, I've got a video on gold tips, and again I've put a link to the video in the description under this one. But basically I use Titan level gems and also gold plus the hexagon ones, and I've fused them all to their maximum of 37%, and I equip as many as possible in my gear with a Titan level gem, and then go around and when I open the chests and also fight the Titans, and it hugely boosts the gold, especially if you fight the bosses. But if you're a new player, then there's that tip that I mentioned earlier, that if you play Larios Act 1 with Issa and open the chest on the wharf, which is after the second Titan, then you'll get a lot of gold. And the same person asks me, what's the intro song that I use? Well, it's My Shining by Smacksa. And again, if you look in the description under my video, you'll see the links to all the music that I use, both during the video and also the intro song. And I've got links to the artists as well. And again, the same person asks, why does Issa get more money than Cyrus? Well, it's because she can open chests for free if you get her lockpick skills, and that's another gold tip. Make sure you've got those lockpick skills with Issa, and then you can open small and medium chests for free. And you get more money at higher awakenings, so if your Issa is at a higher awakening than Cyrus, then that's another reason she would get more gold. And a question from Monday Milonik asks, can he just tap all the hidden items without buying the maps? No, you need to buy the map to get the hidden items from the maps. Okay, so that was with my video Hidden Maps Revealed. So no, you need to buy the maps to get the items from them. And here's a question about IV2 from TJets1, and they ask, was it a bad decision to go to New Game Plus at level 20? Well, from what I can remember, it's suggested on the Epic Games forum that you need to be at least level 40 or 50. I'm pretty sure that was right, so you're probably a bit early there, trying it at level 20. Now the next question is from CMD Panda, and they ask, I can't find the Deathless mode. I haven't completed the final act. Should I complete it? Yes, Deathless mode won't appear on your map until you've done one complete playthrough, which means all the acts and quests and defeating the worker. And once you complete Act 5, then when you start again, you'll see Deathless mode on your map. And Kianran Mai Xaizu asked whether it was a glitch when they parried a shield. Well, no, it's most likely you had the Great Parry All Gem equipped, and as I mentioned before, that means you can then parry shields and kicks and every attack. And they also asked me what I use to record, and as I've already said, I use QuickTime. And the same person asked a couple more questions. They looked at a 10-to-1 ratio fight that I had with the God King and wondered about whether it was a low health fight. And yes, when it's 10-to-1, you need to have 1/10 of the level of the Titan as stats. So I had most of the stats in attack and had very little health. And also, you're not supposed to get hit really as a skill fight. And they asked whether exhausted dodge breaks are shorter than normal dodge breaks. No, they're the same in length, but if you do get an exhausted dodge break, then you will incur damage, and as a certain percentage of your health is removed for each exhausted dodge break. Okay, so that's a few questions answered. I hope other people found that helpful. I hope you all enjoyed watching me complete Deathless Mode 50, and because of that I'll now be able to upgrade to level 65, and I'll have a video of level 65 gear coming soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching tamLChannel, your favourite channel for Infinity Blade. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and check out my website and social pages. Thanks, see you next time.